Are you streaming already?
I'm starting now.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go.
Oh, well, okay. They can probably hear us now. I'm gonna get ready to go to the screen door. Yeah. I make sure I got the right thing up there. Okay, yeah. We still got about 30 seconds just in case somebody getting their popcorn together, you know.
Popcorn.
I don't know who would do that, get that excited about this, but if that's you, you know, congratulations.
And maybe they just really like popcorn.
I just want that too. I go to
It's a legit snack.
I had went to the movie theater just to buy a bucket of popcorn and bring it back to the house, and then we watched the movie at the house.
You and me both.
Many a time. Well, I think it's about the 9:30ish. I could change the screen up and welcome
On the
everybody.
dot.
Yeah. How else do we do it? We got 3 people. Welcome everybody who here. I guess I can go ahead and get this started. It's been a couple of whiles since we done something like this, but here we are. Season 5. Can you believe that? I guess I gotta tell people who I'm talking to. Well, first of all, I'm David Robbins. I think we got some new people. D Rob in the Discord. We probably have a couple of new people. Patrick got his popcorn ready. You know, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we got the rank upkeeper Earl. You want to introduce yourself, Earl?
This is Earl, aka Zombie Earl. I do the rankings. That's all I got.
And then if y'all haven't seen the resource roll, I don't even know how y'all got here to watch this, but we got the man from the resource roll himself. He won't be putting it on paper. He'll be speaking out loud. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Roland.
Yo, my people, it's Ron Christie. Also, Shadow of the Bat on the Discord because I love the Batman.
All right, so First off, before we get into season 5, I guess we do have to mention the format madness tournament. We down to the final 4.
Congrats, my peeps.
Uh, Patrick here, he probably here to listen to us because we talked bad about we didn't put him in the best spot in our pre rankings, and
Mm.
he went in on us, and he waited for his opponent in the final. So congratulations on that. We got PJ and Jamal playing, with the winner going on to John, and then the winner of that to meet up with Patrick. So I think there 4 formats left. There's no double formats left. It's 4 formats left.
Yeah, they're each a different format.
Yeah. So do we each got a horse still left in this? Oh yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All 3 of our horses on the loser side.
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
And the package said hashtag don't doubt Patrick. So so y'all two so before the event we both picked a format we thought we would win it before we even knew who was gonna draft what. And so their 2 formats they picked is playing each other. The winner played my format, and then Patrick is just the outlier. So either our format gonna win or Patrick gonna win it.
There's a certain sense of justice about that.
But enough of that. 2 minutes too long. Well, I don't know, but I guess we had to talk about it. I mean, I hope everybody enjoyed the tournament who did participate in it. I do want to
I
get.
enjoyed.
I do want to hear how the home run, how people felt about the home run powers and seeding and stuff. I mean, it sound good. I haven't got to play in it. I don't know if that changed gameplay any or nothing, but I'd be interested to hear from people who actually played. So we'll probably do that during the recap. Try to get some people to
Hmm.
jump in
Mm-hmm.
because we may be doing it again a year from now. Who knows? Well, maybe a different format, but something to that extent. But what we are here for, season 5. If y'all don't know by now, on Buckeye League, we have a quarterly season event, usually 4 to 6 weeks. We try to do whatever the current UDE format is, just to give people a chance to play in it, play against different MC, because since we do a draft, everybody usually have a unique MC. So good times, good times. But let's get the show on the roll. Uh, there we go. So anybody want to go over the format real quick?
I could go over the format.
Cool.
So the main character and all the supporting characters in your deck have to be on Spider Friends, Sinister Syndicate, or Symbiotes. And then all of your neutral cards have to be from the sets that contain those teams, which are, um,
Can you see the screen? It's on the screen.
Spider Friends, Sinister Syndicate, Crossover Volume 1, Crossover Volume 2, Friendly Neighborhood, Spider Foes, Webheads, Lethal Protector, Maximum Carnage, or Spider-Verse. And you can include any basic locations in your deck. Uh, and
Any wilds?
oh yeah, any wilds.
As long as you got a character from that team in your deck, main or support.
Right. Yeah, and then the other thing is they're gonna let you combine. You can combine photo with non-photo in this format.
Okay, so
But
okay, you finished with
yeah,
that one? Did I cut you off? I mean, or did I cut you off?
oh, that's all right. I was just gonna
Uh,
say, but they still have to be in the
uh,
sets
right.
listed.
Okay, I want to ask Roland, what's your thoughts about this format?
So it's a little known fact about me that I love the Spider-Man, and so this format I know may seem small to other people, but it's a perfect little neighborhood for this spider freak. I'm having a blast with it.
So so yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of I said this will probably be one of the smallest, like probably number of cards in the format. I mean, it feels very limited. I thought Deep Six was probably our smallest one before this, but this seems like and like I said, if anything released that have I guess anything released would even fall in this format for this case, huh? Because it got to be one of the
Mm.
sets that's on here,
Right.
Yep, very static.
right? So So that's just a thing I leave there for everything I put there because I'm lazy like that. So but yeah, so there are 24 MCs. We're gonna go over each one. But before we get to the MC, we're gonna talk about scheduling. So season five calendar. So I think Osh would feel some type of way if we didn't mention it. But on Sunday, May 22nd, it'll be a 1 day mostly photo event. I know I have signed up. Roland, have you signed up yet? You gonna be in the
I'm still working on my deck, but I'm definitely
okay?
going to be there.
And Earl, you in the same boat, Roland, right? You gonna be there, but haven't signed up, getting your deck together.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
I have my deck together.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sleeving it right now because my my recent foray into the online play, people don't like it when I play with unsleeved cards.
Okay. Yeah.
Nails on the chalkboard.
But so after that event on Sunday, which should be an enjoyable event. I'll be in and I will be screening all my games in Top Cut. There's nobody else streaming, so there will be coverage for that by Buckeye, of course. I mean, I think we've been at all the regional right now stuff covering this, so we got to keep the coverage going. But the draft gonna be May 25th, 8 p.m. Uh, that was a fact, not a question. I know it sounded like a question. Um, May Wednesday, May 25th, 8 p.m. We're gonna have the draft. So sign up will go all the way up to the 24th. If you don't know, to sign up in the Discord channel. I'll add that to every place I tag this stream to. But so for this season, since it's a small format and it kind of running up against the regional, we only gonna do 4 weeks. So as you see, Memorial Day the 30th, and then our season. So you'll draft on the 25th. You'll have time to get your deck together. If you want to sneak in the game, you can. We don't care. Earl, the schedule, he'll have it up and going probably right after the draft is over.
That's the plan.
As you
Maybe
see,
before the draft is
right,
over.
check that out. That's what's up. But so week, like I said, it's gonna be 4 weeks. But as y'all see, if you're gonna be participating in the Florida regional, week four will be. We'll kind of go into that. So if you got to sit out week four, if you again not familiar with our event, how we run it. If you don't play every week, that cool. If you only play 1 week, that cool. It's more of a fun league. I mean, there's some people who do play competitively, but it's about having a good time. There's no top cut. We do have prizes. We'll go over that list towards the end of the video as well. But yeah, this the schedule. This being pretty straightforward. But as you see, as soon as the season ends, season six draft will be June 29th. I know I say July there. That because July the end of the week there. But June 29th, we will be having our season six draft. So we're gonna move that pretty fast into that season. So we'll have our MC video for that probably around mid to late June before that. Speaking of season six, I do have a calendar on here just to give people an idea what just in case season five not your thing, you want to jump into season six. We're going to be the life goes on. That's going to be a 6 week season, but we're going to break that up into two parts. As you see, the first 3 weeks,
Pre Gen Con?
first 3 weeks going to be pre Gen Con. We're going to take a week off because we know people getting ready for Gen Con. It's not time for games and fun at that point. It's real life. This is not a drill anymore. If you've been to Gen Con, either you playing to win or you. I mean, you can still go there and you can play to win and have a good time, but you'll see some stuff that make you rethink playing versus. We'll take a week off after that just to give people time to recoup. Put sleeve up. Because a lot of people have multiple decks together for that multiple events, and then we'll do the final 3 weeks. So, if you want to do the first 3 weeks, sit out the rest, if you only want to do the last 3 weeks, the choice is up to you. But now let's get ready for the main event, the MC's ranking. So, as y'all know, the three of us each ranked the MC individually. We combined them and we came up with a number. So, for example, this is a 24 ranked MC, Spider Ham. Two of us ranked them at, so the number you see, so the 24 at the end, the first 24 is the ranking. The three numbers separated by the forward slash is each of our rankings just in order by number. so we don't give away the people identity who voted for what. But I'm pretty sure we'll still have a discussion about that. And then the final number is just the average of those numbers, and that average is how we determine the order of the MC. So let's start off with Spider-Man, Spider-Ham. Two of us had him at the last ranked character, and one of us had him at 21. I wasn't one who had him at the last, so I'll let y'all speak on why y'all think he's so bad, or the worst, or at least not bad, but at least the worst of the bunch.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You start.
All right, all right. So I like Spider Man or Spider Ham, but that two defense, that two wound count leaves a lot to be desired if you're going the Spider Verse route. And his keyword power is not very conducive to being a main character. Like, at least if you're playing Spider Man Noir, he's got a cool superpower he can use, but this is useful, just not main character material.
See, my thought. The reason I didn't put him at the last because I think he had upside with the six attack. There is a little bit of healing going on. Yeah, like I said, the lows is lows, but the ups is really high up. I think he could do some things, but still 21 not that much higher, but 23 overall. Let's move along.
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
I would like to say the reason why I have him ranked 24
Okay.
is because I couldn't bear myself put Michael Keaton. at
Okay. So
So
Respect.
that's is my last, but we'll get to that. We are going to see a lot of these Spider-Verse at the back with two health, though. Regardless of what we think, they can't be top tier if you only got two health. It's just impossible. So, speaking of Spider-Man Noir, pretty even here. It's about the same ranking. Yeah, two health. What can you say? Decent power. And you like say if you do draw the MC, you can change the game up a little bit, but yeah,
he's got the range, which I think puts
yeah,
him over Spider-Man.
right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Anything else need to be said? I don't think gonna be much to say about the Spider Verse characters.
Hmm.
Good movie though.
Oh yeah, can't wait for the second one.
Um, 22 Spider. Um, I guess. I still think. I think I had Spider. I think Spider Ham upside is better than his or hers or them, or however you look at this character. Um,
It's got regeneration,
yeah, I guess.
so
Yeah, that regen
if
is
you can
helpful.
keep him up a turn,
I just,
you
I
can
just,
have.
I just don't think there's a plot twist in here that gonna really, push that
Wait,
issue. They're gonna...
there are plot twists in this format?
exactly. All right, so still moving along. So we still got three Spider Verse, and now we leave the Spider Verse. So this is my last rank. In my opinion, he have no upside. He's a 2-5 with flight. If
He's
if,
bad. He's real bad.
if you level, that's a big. And with the first bad thing, I think a lot of these his support character is so much better than his main character. I would rather play with his support character as my main.
Exactly.
I would rather
One,
take the 7-4 with 1 health over the 2-5 with 5 health.
yeah. Well, and the other problem is that like he requires 3 of the 4 colors for his abilities.
Right. That he could only power up from the green power. Photo don't normally have source in this format. There's no like location source, as to say. So it's like you have to play the green. You have to have the deck swing the right way. Your opponent's deck swing the right way for you. And depending
Yeah.
if you level fast, then his rare power suck. If you level slow, you already dead.
Yep.
He's pretty terrible. I got him at 23,
Right.
but secretly it should probably be 24.
But there's somebody who thought this was a 16.
Yeah. Those two health spider guys that rely on you drawing another spider guy not to die. I love me some Spider Verse, but
So
my luck.
I guess the way I look at it, if you play 10 games with him, you probably lose 10 games. At least the
I
Spider
mean,
Verse
you're not
character,
wrong.
with the Spider Verse character, you may get a good draw and win one of those 10 games.
Or two.
And two, right? I mean, and win pretty handily. I mean, for you to win this game, a lot had to go wrong. Your opponent would have to. I mean, you probably couldn't win a game he forfeit. I mean, it's I can't believe you got him at 16, but and just a disclaimer for everybody: we do all this before we really test the car. So we, unlike Team Apex, we don't go all into playing each deck and testing it. Nah, we just go off of our feelings.
Actually, I think I did a little bit of testing for
We
this
we
format, pre-ranking.
okay, we may have a little bit of testing, but there's a lot of feelings going into this. I mean, sometimes there's changes we would even make before we do this video, but I lock it in because Roland will change every day if I let him.
Oh, I am very swingy, like Spider-Man.
And then Vern asks Roland why.
Yeah, I got a response.
So,
Here,
but
here we go. I'm gonna plagiarize here. Thank you, Earl.
oh yeah,
All right.
the 16. He
Thank
asked
you,
him
Earl.
about the
I
16. Michael Keaton. That's all you're gonna say, Michael Keaton. I mean, maybe if he come and play the deck for you, that may be a 16. I mean, his badness against Michael Keaton
if,
is
if
showing up.
if I could mail these cards to him and have him sign, yeah, I'd play this main character.
I don't have anybody ever played this main character. I know I asked that about that one Void support character, and apparently some Apex player played it. But have anybody played this character seriously ever?
I can neither confirm nor deny
I,
these
and,
allegations.
and I love photo. I love photo. And
I've tried putting
I
it together a couple times.
right. This is like one of them decks you put together. You're like, you know what? I'm either gonna stop building this deck or end up quitting versus. This is bad. But I think I had laid into him enough. I don't like him. Roland liked him at 16 for some god awful reason, and Earl just gave him
All right,
a
all right.
point.
I'm definitely wrong. I'm definitely
Okay,
wrong. I
well,
publicly admitted on the chat.
okay, but we'll move along. So Spotty UK, I mean, this is still. I mean, we're still pretty close on this as well. 219s and a 21.
I think he's the top end of Spider Verse.
Oh yeah.
Draw cards,
Yeah,
extra power ups.
right. Yeah. Okay. So Versus Jamar had played with Vulture apparently, so we knew somebody from Apex had, he already
Man, they
talked
play everything.
he already talked about how many Buckeye players we have because that we have an unlisted number of people, but the team Apex they know how many people they got and they get them assignments.
Hmm.
But Spy UK, yeah. So still Spy Verse, but like I said, one of the top. I had Spider Gwen above him, but we'll see her shortly. What's this now?
Looks like they actually had the same ranking.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So they did have the same rank, but because I had her ranked higher,
Yeah.
so she had an 18 for me. Yeah. So same ranking. Like I said, you could get up big pretty fast. If you go first, you could get. She got upside. I mean, still not a 16. I, I wish I had. See, I don't have a list of who we all picked in front of us, but I want to know who Roland put below. You have that list, Earl, at
I
the
can look,
moment.
I can look it up.
Okay.
So much for anonymity.
Okay. We won't buy. We'll get back to that at a later date. But if anybody wants to know, just email, instant message me, and I'll give you that list. But I won't put no names with
Man,
it. I'll give you just his list, but I won't put his name on it.
they gonna be coming after me, man.
All right. Well, I think we're getting ready to leave the Spider Verse, and yes, we are. So, one of the MCs that actually could play in the next format. Because there's not many of those in this format neither. Anti Venom. I may
I mean,
have
you can play him in the next format,
right.
but do you really want to?
I mean, I still think his red power is good, and the fact that there's not going to be a lot of team up, he could cancel a lot of combat. But the problem with canceling combat is that just get you closer to seeing Dark Phoenix
Yep.
and his level 2 power. What is the purpose of that?
Wait, there's no Dark Phoenix in this format.
I'm talking about the neck. We were talking about the neck format.
You guys are skipping ahead.
No,
Save that for the next video.
what we were saying is he one of the few MCs in this that could play in the neck format as well
Oh, I got you.
because
In
you
case
got
people want to use their
yeah
points.
yeah. So but you know but we skipped that was just a short talk. But now we back to what is the point of his second blue superpower, his energy power? What the point of that?
The flavor.
I mean, why would you put blues in your deck for that? I haven't. I don't think I built this yet, but would I put a blue in the deck? No.
Yeah, you know what? My dog ate this card, so it's not even on my list of decks to build.
You're not supposed to feed your cards to your dog, Earl.
Well, you know, there are some cards that you can.
But just for the record, looking at all the numbers, Earl had Vulture above this.
I did not.
I mean, not Earl Rowland. Sorry, I'm sorry. One person. You only had one person
He did not. Oh, he did.
because it's
Oh my
16, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't mess up?
Wait.
I'm pretty sure I had 17 for Vulture.
Now I got to bring it up.
Which is still higher.
Don't confuse people with facts, man. I'm trying to save face here.
Even if you had it at 17, 16 is still a better ranking.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's got 6 health.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's my main criteria for poop cards, 6 health is better than.
There were one other Spider-Verse person he had below two. He had one MCU person and one illustrator below Vulture. But moving right along. Speaking of that person, here we are. So I like this MC. I mean, she's fun to play.
Cute.
She's fun to play, right? Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for a good time, this one of them late night commercials at 2 a.m. If you're looking for a good time.
Yeah. I think she's better in a more open format.
Because you need that carnage. Yeah, again, that carnage on one is a huge. I had seen many people play her multiverse. I mean, but outside of that, waiting for 6, just to see him at 6. Well, no, you could get him at 4. The one of at 4.
Yeah.
But waiting to see him at 6 and then got to do some work. I mean, that yellow power. I do like that yellow power though.
And I do too.
At 6 when you're probably dead. You can start having some fun.
You can have people.
We on it. It could potentially, maybe a little bit.
Well, you got to give a symbiote, then play We Are Carnage.
There's a way to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the greatest way to go. I'm just saying it's a way to go.
Actually, you got to send her into combat and then play We Are Carnage.
She got that range.
Right.
She all about that
right.
blammy blam life.
But like I said, this fun MC, but probably won't see much of her at Gen Con.
Or the regional.
or the regional. Oh yeah, the regional too. Yeah,
she won't be at Gen Con.
Right. My bad. Regional. I meant to say regional. Season 5 is so close. Mysterio. Somebody had him at 11. Was that me? I don't think I.
Yeah, that was you.
No, it was
not.
No,
it was me. It was me.
Oh, okay.
So speak on the 11, man. Speak on the 11.
Well, I thought he flew and he had range, and I thought those holograms were pretty good, so I might be able to make something work and make like a holographic Captain Universe, and that would be pretty cool. But it turns out I was incorrect.
Yeah, I guess if you want to challenge, like if you're tired of playing on the easy mode and you want to, This is like hard mode. Like when you selecting your game on a video game, you select your mode. This would be
Mm-hmm.
hard mode right here. I mean, to give somebody a nuke so you could disarm it. That's basically what you're doing. Like we're gonna have a war, but let me first start you off by giving you a nuke, and then let me come to disarm it. Oh,
If he had like a way to search for the hologram,
right, right, right.
I think it'd be good.
I,
But you got to
well,
draw a hologram, and then you also have to draw,
the color to cancel it.
well, right on a character that has that
Right.
power. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and
It's
you
not. It's not.
and you have to KO it, so you could give it to somebody like, oh, what if I put a symbiote on this nuke?
Oh man.
I mean, it's like one of your better cars that you have to pass over. I mean, and I guess Captain Universe and Toxin. I mean, no, there's a
No.
little,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a little bit of top end, like, once you get to level 2, but just the top end not there. I mean, not having ego as one of them. But moving right along, Ghost Spider. We were pretty close on this one. Um, I I think we gotta go back to Earl. Earl had played a little bit of Ghost Spider. I had seen him dabble with her. What's your thought on her in this format?
So my thought on her in this format is you're not trying to level up. You're just having access to Spider-Man at any point in the game, and it's okay. But you're just a weak MC playing Spider-Man.
Right. And the thing is, you only get it 4 times. So, like I say, even though you have access to any Spider-Man, you can only do it 4 times.
What do you mean you can only do it 4 times?
Because if you use the dimensional wrist rocks, oh, that don't give an XP, do it?
No,
Oh,
Nope.
because
Nope.
the dimensional wrist watch lets you recruit it from your deck.
oh, uh, my bad. So, yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
could. Okay, yeah. So, I guess that one of them powers that don't help with the whole level up thing, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay, but
Yep.
I mean, if you get to level 2, you could draw it out for a while until you
You,
get
it,
made.
you can't get to level 2. It's
How
very,
are
very.
you? Yeah.
Besides, well, you just need a bunch of counters in your deck and have your opponent swing into it.
No,
And
Oh yeah, that don't do it neither.
I don't do it neither. That's not you don't get an appear on a transform.
So
poor Gwen.
so you just don't level, huh?
No, you don't level. I
Okay.
think we figured out a way you could level, but it was like
Here go from my elbow up to my hand. You could have this, and now I get to level.
because
Oh yeah, right.
the binding lets you get an XP.
Get an XP. You had to buy
Oh
all.
my
You had to
gosh.
buy all 3 of them, and then.
You still can't because she needs 4.
And then you had to get the card from the KO pal to then bind again.
Oh my
And you
goodness.
only got 2 symbiotes, so that's all. Yeah, let's move on.
My brain.
Spider-Man Mantle type. In testing, I've been seeing a little bit of him running around. Getting the Spider-Verse
Mm-hmm.
characters. I haven't played him much. I mean, I played against him, but I haven't played him much.
He can
I,
be real, real good, and he can also be real, real bad.
Right?
I,
He like the rest of his Spider Verse friends, huh? But
Yeah.
I
mm-hmm.
mean, somehow Vulture didn't get above them. But that's a whole different story for a different time, huh?
Actually, I think someone might have. Well, let me look. Let me look.
No,
I
no,
brought-
no, no. I already looked. No, he did not. Three health was good enough, but 2, no. But 3,
Well, we have a lot of Spider SCs
yeah.
in this
Oh
format.
yeah.
Like you've got Spider Carnage, you've got the 4 one of a kind Spider-Mans, you got so I feel like
Spider-Verse,
his
yeah.
level up isn't as hard as it used to be before Spider-Verse.
Okay. Okay. So well,
He's my boy. I love Miles.
I think either way, we're still looking at the bottom tier of MC for this format.
Yeah.
I don't think we
Yeah.
had got to the point where Comparatively, not only you got some secret tech that nobody know about, but there are not really many cards of secret tech list. But move along to 13, Toxin, another one of the characters that we could see in the next format. A big
Mm-hmm.
could. I really like his support character.
His
I
support character is amazing.
I think that I might, if I was to do my ranking now, rank this a little better than where I have
Same, same.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, because you don't have to level him up to win.
it. Yeah.
Nope.
And 7 health is still 7 health.
With all the healing.
Right. Right. I got my sheet up now, so I could look and see. Yeah, let's see. I had him. I think I had him higher, so I had him at 11, and y'all two had him at 12.
Yeah.
You and I agreed a lot during our rankings, Earl. What's happening, buddy?
Well, Spider Man, Spider Ham. I gave a little bump down to agree with you because I couldn't put Michael Keaton at the bottom.
Well, Toxin got some game. When he level, do he run into some issues having that, or you think that's still? I mean, or you don't level him? It just
I
I've been
don't think it's
playing
that
two
big of a
level
deal.
him. Yeah, because 8-8 plus whatever counters
right,
you've managed to keep.
right,
That's a tough nut to crack.
right. Okay, well, so we get to the middle tier now, right? So I think that
Hmm.
transition from here to here, it kind of like if we were doing like ABC layer, this would be the cutoff right here. Um,
What's next?
huh?
What's next?
2099.
Mm.
I have built the deck, and I kind of like him in this format.
Quick clarification. I need to build the deck and play it because
I mean,
he's on my list.
just the fact that you could pass off your symbiote support character to get to hybrid with him.
Hail
So
hybrid.
so I mean he at least serving the purpose, and I mean that level 2 power sneak up on people if you're not prepared for it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean some MC can't even like swing at him anymore. I mean SC can't even swing at him.
Hmm.
Or they think they got enough to hit, then they go to realize like, oh man, I'm losing two.
Yep.
I mean, I like him in this format. Um, I think if
Me
you
and Jason, we're all about that negative counter life.
I think if you're gonna find a home, this will be the spot. Yeah, but we still got to rank still close. I mean, ain't I guess not really much room to wiggle with. Next format, we'll see a lot more wiggle room.
Hmm.
Mantle Spider Man, or as some people say, Ultimate Spider Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man. I love those comics.
Um,
Ultimate Mantle Spider Man.
but so a lot of healing going on here,
So much healing.
and then I mean
All the healing.
you have access to all the friends and family if you do get to level 2.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
so do y'all think this format gonna lead to a lot again to Captain Universe and making the dream happen there, or
Mm.
because I mean he would be the guy to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, you accidentally got me. My Captain Universe can stay around, and look, I got a friend and family next turn.
He just has
Yeah.
one very glaring weakness there on his level 2.
What's that? 5 health?
Keyword.
Oh yeah.
Boomerang can turn it off. Spider Woman can turn it off.
Right, right, yeah. I mean that's two of them, but I mean they're nobody who rock solid tight neither. So
Ah, that's true.
I mean, usually most set the one team is supposed to counter the other team. So you figure if there's a counter, it should be within the opposite
Hmm.
side of the team. So I mean, but like I said, if you try and get to Captain Universe, you play it smart. I mean, hopefully by that late you're not keeping them up front anyway.
Now, is there a Captain Universe where you don't level him and you just try to heal,
Well,
heal, heal every turn. Well, I guess you only have so much time
Right,
with that. Well,
right,
hmm.
right. Whenever you, I mean, if you're healing with one, one health, that's the only way you're gonna stay down.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
one,
every
yeah,
turn if possible.
yeah.
Yeah,
But as soon as you, yeah, so I still think the friends and family still gonna be the better approach.
you just hope you can
Yeah,
stop any boomerangs.
because you can still get kind of big, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Boomerang still
I mean,
talking power, but
7-7 with
right,
climb is
right. So you going, yeah. So I still think you got some, but I mean, you don't have as many options in this format as you normally do in other formats.
right.
So let's move along. Flash Thompson, how the mighty have fallen. I remember at midwinter, this was top dog.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's,
but I guess you take away them robots, and
yeah. Flash Thompson. He doesn't like it when he doesn't have robots.
Ron getting a kick out of us. I don't know what for. We say so much dumb shit. I lose track of it.
He's
Um,
probably still laughing because I say Krychek's better than the Bart Boys.
but
I,
just
I have experienced that game. It was not pretty.
well, let's get back to the topic at hand before we get all sidetracked like we normally do. Flash Thompson. So Earl, you took him the top cut in the regional. So speak on him in this format.
Well, I think the top cut in the regional, you had lots of things you could do with those extra cards. But Flash Thompson in this format is just drawing cards that you're gonna play, I don't know, on curve. So it doesn't seem so great.
So
What do y'all think of the Prowler Null combo with Flash Thompson?
And do what?
get that
Heal?
green.
Get that wound acceleration going. If you're fighting against symbiotes, of course.
If you're fighting against symbiotes,
Yeah.
yeah. And if you're not
Okay.
fighting against symbiotes, you're just I don't know what you're doing then.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I
I
talked
mean,
about on the row.
I guess he. Oh, I didn't read this week. I apologize.
That's okay. I'm
But
used to it.
what the letters
I didn't read.
TLDR or something like that? Or DR or DRTL? Yeah, didn't read too long. Got it. Got it. Took me a second. I skimmed through it. I give you the like and I open it just so you can get that count. But
Hey,
hey,
I appreciate the like and the count. I do.
but I mean, I guess on level one you could level up get a 7/7 with a gun.
That's
So
kind of the direction I took them at first. Yeah, to
okay,
just go blam, blam, blam.
and am I saying everything that's in the blog that I could easily go and read?
Why don't you go find out? What are you talking to me for?
Okay, moving along before I get myself in more hot water than I should be in. The man, the myth, the legend, Spider-Man himself, the highest ranking MCU MC. But this is not the format for him, in my opinion.
No.
No, he
I,
gets outclassed.
Poor Tom.
I mean, like I said, when I went to the Vegas regional before they wasn't going to have Spider-Verse, they thought about having it. I really was going to play him. I ended up playing Ego. Don't ask me how that translates. Um,
Yeah, that's
but I mean, I don't think the pressure you can't keep the pressure off of him. I mean, you could level him and maybe do some things, but there's just some MCs that we're gonna get to that could get real big real fast.
Only once they knock his counters off, he's
Right,
done.
right.
I am spoiled by symbiosis. Like I look at a character like Human Torch or this Spider-Man and like, yeah, they can gain counters. That's cute, but it is so easy to knock them off.
But the knockoff only become an issue when they. But in this format, everybody gonna be running around with a sonic gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, even little kids they give them out toys. Now the Scarlet Spider-Man. This is an interesting one because I mean, you talking about staying around.
I really like Ben. I really do.
So After doing some testing, I would drop this guy
Okay.
a lot lower because you need to count your spider MCs. They're not. Yeah, I don't know. They're not.
Okay, yeah,
They're not
he do lose some. You know, because I think this the crossing the Spider Verse. I just assume all the Spider people here, but some of them are not in attendance.
yeah,
They just bad ways to go about doing it, huh?
yeah. No,
For I
not.
mean,
I mean, you're staying alive, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I mean he's still probably in the right spot, but you know because there's not really much wiggle room. Oh, wrong way. Wiggle room going this way. Maybe a
That
flat.
ate butt though.
Oh yeah. Well, since I flashed it a couple times, we'll move along to number 7, Cloak and Dagger.
What? Why is it 7?
Somebody put that.
Right?
Hold on, who put that 13?
Probably me.
Probably
It was
you.
yeah, yeah.
I had them at 5, and and Earl had them at 4.
What
Yeah,
were you guys drinking?
I can't
Web
believe
fluid?
I love
13.
these characters.
Matt. So this is a math problem for people at home. So 16 puts you at Vulture. You go up 3 steps, and you at Cloak and Dagger. How are they in the same
Uh-huh.
room? How are they in the same building? They don't even live in the same neighborhood.
We're all in the friendly neighborhood. What you talk about?
Yeah, I feel like 50% of the time, Cloak and Dagger are just smothering good.
Well, in
John,
my
well,
experience,
for
it's been.
John Phillips agree with you, Roland. Sadly
Oh,
enough,
I feel vindicated. Thanks, man.
the current regional champ,
Uh-huh.
and he had played a little bit of Cloak and Dagger, but I still don't agree with him in that case. I still feel they higher than double digits.
See, man, I
He's
have
saying
no
too much
problem.
counter hate in the format. Is what keeping
Yeah,
them down.
yeah.
I'm more so. I guess I would be cool with your 13 rolling if you didn't have Vulture at 16. That is my issue. Like that's just too
Well,
close.
here's my
They
experience
almost
with
touch. They
Cloak and
almost
Dagger.
touching each other.
Here's my problem with Cloak and Dagger. I need to go first to have a chance, right? Well, my luck, I never go first, and then I just sit there getting curb stomped until my 4 health on each character is gone.
I don't think in this format it's not. I mean, it's still important, but not as important because you don't have that many big beaters.
I guess it depends on
I
who you're playing against.
probably would not have them at 4th after testing. I think
Okay,
they will probably have dropped,
okay, okay. So,
but not to 13.
but
Unlucky 13.
and John's saying the same thing. You don't have to go first, but yeah. So yeah, you know, like I said, that's why we do it because we all got different opinion. Was I guess this be a boring show if we all did the same number. Look, we got the same
Yeah.
thing again. Look, we got the same
Hmm.
thing again, like robot. Okay, next is Ezekiel,
Mm.
my man. So I took him to a regional, so I will speak on his behalf. Um, I think he got game. I mean, that I don't know how people know how good at level 2 is to not waste the resource. I mean, I don't know if anybody ever keep track of how many resources they waste during the course of a versus game. But with him, you spending every single one, and that's just a wonderful thing. I mean, and then you know getting a jump start, getting a 2s and 3s before your opponent. I mean, it's a
And
good thing,
his limitation isn't as limiting in this format as
right?
well.
Right? Yeah,
Hmm.
that too, because that most of the format. So, but
I
yeah,
probably was the one who had him at 4. Yeah, he's
maybe
definitely better than Cloak and Dagger, y'all.
you did have him at 4. I had him at 8. I had him the lowest at 8, and Earl had him at 7. I don't know. I guess I played a lot of Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, John saying this guy is a sleeper. I mean,
Uh huh.
but like I said, I mean his level 2 is so. I mean, not counting his superpower. I mean, I guess you can use it. Is sometimes come in handy, but to never
I
waste
didn't
the
even know he had a superpower.
but to never waste the resource. I mean, and regional that just feels so good. I mean, if you ever kept track of how many resources you don't use in the course of a versus game, everybody
Yeah.
might start playing him. If people act, I don't think anybody ever did a stat on that before. But
And you know he combos so well with the Venom supporting character.
right,
You dump a whole
you.
bunch of counters on Venom, and he is nuking the symbiotes.
I mean, so basically, I played this format at a regional where I had good hands, so that's the only difference. But
Well, that's a difference.
right, I guess that is a huge difference. But all right, we'll move along. Number 5, Spider Woman. I mean,
This is, I don't want to call, I mean, 5, I don't know what we're talking about a sleeper, but, and I think she's got some
I
potential
I
against
think
a
I think
symbiote heavy field.
yeah, I don't think this is a sleeper here. I think you refer to Ezekiel, but yeah, I think she that level 2 power is pretty good, pretty good.
Hmm.
I
And,
mean,
and for those, and for my loyal readers who read the resource row every Thursday, she's who we're talking about this week.
I know what you're talking about. Let's just play. Now I got catch up on that too. But they even got her fighting Venom in this, huh?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened on Thursday because I split my head open, so I may have read it. I don't
Do
remember.
you have a concussion? Uh, so you even be here? Should you be in like protocol or something? Do you get
Nah,
okay?
it's on Tuesday
Oh,
or Monday. It's
you
Monday.
you don't even know the day of the week.
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even know.
I'm Batman. Okay. But yeah, I mean, she got game. I mean, she got game regularly. So in a closed environment and a cage match, she got a little more game here. So I think 5 the
Hmm.
right spot for her. Spider Man, black suit type.
My man.
He got game. I mean,
Hmm.
you could choose to not level him, but there's so much counter hate you probably don't want to take that route.
No, that's the reason you take that route. Can't hit me with the Sonic Blaster if I'm face down.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Um,
There's like a couple of cards that can get rid of his counters, but most of the counter hate is like,
yeah, I mean you got 6 turns to get the job done. As long as they don't get no
oh, you got
blockers.
so much more
Oh
than
yeah,
six
oh
turns.
yeah. I guess there is some healing. There's a little bit of healing in this format, just a little bit. But
We
that
got Carnage, we got
yeah. So
Queens.
I guess that's a pro. But then like I say, his level 2, you get full access. Like the level 1, like the trial period of Spider Man. Like he'll get powerful. You can feel his strength. But if you want the full version, yeah, we could get you back row, front row. So but yeah,
It's
that
pretty
symbiote.
good.
Yes, and with symbiote, I mean, and all the support for symbiote. The only downside, like say, if you do level late, you gotta give that card up to somebody that equipment.
Hmm.
I don't think anybody tries to level this guy anymore.
Yeah, I think if you go first, you could level on turn one. If you could level on turn one, that's the way to go. Because then you become a 7/7, and you have access to the front and back row. You
And
can,
dodge,
huh?
and dodge.
Yeah, and dodge. Yeah,
I agree. I think it's good, but I don't see anybody doing that anymore.
I don't. I mean, I guess I don't play enough. I haven't been getting playing enough versus. I'm having withdrawals shaking over here. You know, but
Need to
but
have you over.
we've actually been doing a lot of boss battles, and,
Ugh.
and now rolling is shaking a little bit.
Yep. My eyes twitching.
And spoiler alert for anybody watching, listen to the Team Apex podcast. They don't make this finals. Okay,
Oh.
moving along. Number 3, Carnage. Um, I liked him since three. I liked him since when I first read him. I did not care for him too much, and then I played him. Changed my
Hmm.
life. Changed my life. I like man. I think But I think he better than Venom. Just because that we are Carnage can heal the symbols if you running them in the deck.
Yeah.
Um, and
I
you're
feel
not
like heads up, he beats Venom, but I think Venom's a
right.
little bit more
Yeah,
consistent
yeah,
than
no,
others.
no, yeah. That I think that what it is. I mean, if you're going for broke, I mean, just once you break him, he's broken.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, number three, I think we in a different tier right now. I think that Spider Man, if we had to make a letter, or if we had to make a letter, it would be right around here, right between Spider Woman and Ezekiel would be the
Mm.
break point before we get to like top tier. This probably a lot you see at the final table in Florida. I'm guessing if I was a guessing person. Number two on our list, Venom. We just talked about him. I mean, why did they give him two team affiliation?
I don't understand it.
I mean, I guess I don't read much comics, so maybe I need a history lesson. But when I look at him, I don't think Spider Friend.
Nope.
Like if my wife told me, oh, there's a fire spraying at the door, and I open the door and this cat there, I mean, just oh, I get to meet Spider Man. Who the hell are you?
I feel like they wanted to include his his heroing aspect. I don't know.
I mean, are we now changing the term hero just to mean I only kill bad guys, so that make me a
Yep.
hero? I mean, I kill them valiantly,
Uh huh.
but yeah, but still, but let's go back to the card itself. I mean, he got a lot of good keywords. He two team affiliation. I mean,
So much.
like I
Yeah,
said,
it's that Queens and
right,
We Are Carnage that really.
and that lethal protector help a lot too. I mean,
Uh
I
huh.
mean, like I said, I'm getting ready for that regional, midwinter regional. I mean, I tested against this a lot, and I mean, it, this almost broke some people in testing, right, Earl?
Yeah, yeah. It's
It
very. I mean, it's very consistent.
right.
It does what it does, and if you don't draw counter hate, you're in trouble. So
So I guess we all know what number one is, but just for the viewers who may not be keeping track of the stats that came in late, here we are, the Sinister Six, which is 11 number them on the screen if you counted. Uh, so yeah, so for the people who don't know, for the people who may be watching that don't even play versus, why are you here? Thank you for being here, but why? But if you are here, you pick six of these. So, like I said, start a game, you reveal the six you plan, and then once you see the other person MC, then you decide who you start out with. So your opponent will know the six that you have access to, and then you go from there. I guess I guess do anybody? I haven't really tested much for this format. I apologize, but do anybody got a good combination? They think like is the six you go with? Is it certain ones you always leave out? Certain ones you always have in?
I
What?
don't know. I think there's a couple different ways you could go with them. I
But
think there's an
let,
aggressive
let,
build.
let's just go one by one. Keep it simple. Doc Ock, always in, always out, or sometimes. I think he's
If go ahead,
I think he's always in.
always
Oh
in.
yeah.
He's pretty good. I think you could leave him out of some aggressive builds.
Okay, Vulture, always in, always out, or sometime. I have him at sometimes.
Sometimes he would be in those aggressive builds. I think.
Right. Craven the Hunter. I think he's always in.
Oh,
All
oh,
to the ways.
uh, Chameleon. Sometimes.
He cute.
I mean, but I guess they ain't too many good. I would
he,
say.
he,
Uh,
he's always out.
okay, so John is jumping in on this with us too. So he's saying always
All
for Doc,
right.
sometime for Vulture. It's a little bit delayed. Always for Craven. We at Chameleon. Chameleon is barely sometime, but he almost could be a no. But I would say sometimes. But I don't think there's
I mean, him and Boomerang is like really
right,
cool.
right. Since you could time when he would show up, so he's a sometime. Um, Hobgoblins are sometimes, right? Yeah,
Hmm.
he got he.
I
Okay,
like.
so John got Chameleon at most of the time. Okay, but
Oh, okay.
I can see with the timing of him coming in. But Hobgoblin, I mean, in your aggressive deck,
Hmm.
but
Lethal with the symbiotes is huge.
right. Um, Shaka is he a never?
Uh, Not very often.
I don't love him.
So we're gonna say never for Shaka. Somebody got to be on a never list. Electro is that always
Always.
day and
Hmm.
night, night and day? Hot.
Hmm.
John
He'll
got
light your night.
John got Hobgoblin as never.
The,
What?
the problem with Hobgoblin is they have a range guy. They
Right,
just shoot it
right.
in face.
See, I always view him as a, you're a problem, SC. Let me whip you out and get you out of here.
He got Shaka as a never as well.
Okay,
Um,
cool, cool,
I
cool,
haven't
cool,
seen
cool.
Electro was as always, but he haven't typed it in yet.
Oh, Vern hates
Yeah,
Venom,
right.
likes
Yeah,
the Shocker.
yeah. So, but yeah, Electro's always. So, Mysterio, is he always?
He's
I,
an always.
he's always.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So, Sandman,
Eh, Sometimes maybe.
sometimes.
I don't usually use him, but I like what he can do. I
Ver,
mean, that
Ver,
durable is
Ver,
pretty cool.
Vern like High Goblin, but we know the aggressive guy gonna
Oh,
come
thanks,
in.
Vern.
We know the aggressive guy gonna say that. I mean, basically, he just said, "I'm an aggressive MC. I come in, I want to swing."
Right? Like, yeah.
but
This
what's
format this format doesn't have a lot of protection for Hobgoblin. So you
uh,
come in, you swing one time, and we're moving on to the next guy.
so Sandman, like I said, is a sometime, right? Yeah. Green Goblin, is he still a Neville? I mean, he got a bag of tricks, but I think he's just tricking himself.
Yep. Makes me sad. I love Green Goblin, but never have I ever.
He said Sandman is always in other format, but not in this one. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
Green Goblin is on the outside looking in, and Venom sometimes. I mean, two health is still. I mean, he.
2 health is two
Uh,
health, I guess.
Right.
right.
Sometimes.
Especially in this format. Plus, he does Our Name is Venom for if you're running the symbiotes, or he can get healed with We Are Carnage.
Right.
So that could stretch your 7 health to 8, maybe even 9.
Okay, so Johnson and Green Goblin one of the best in other formats.
Mm,
Venom is always in this format. Denmark John.
all
So
right.
we had some
He has
outside
spoken.
we had some outside input. So looking at John list, so always in. So that would be, let's see, Doc Ock, right?
Hmm.
Craven, uh, Electro, Mysterio, Venom. Is as always. Did I miss one? No, I think that's as always. And then
If you have 6 always,
and Camille,
then everybody else is a never.
and Chameleon in most of the time. So I'm guessing that
Mm.
was six. So that would be John six if I was just guessing. Now how you play what order. That's a whole different thing. But like I said, you got a lot of option with them. And I think that why I put them at number one. This was my number one.
I was at 3 with them, and
Okay,
it's just because I feel like Venom and Carnage are so consistent.
okay. I can see that. I can think in this format you can keep some of them around. I mean, once you start keeping them around, mm, yeah. So that where we ranked them at. So I guess now for us to finish talking about our league to try to get some of these new people popping up that looking for these sets. Like I say, you don't even need the prayer set to be part of this.
Hmm.
So the current ranking. So this is not counting the format madness tournament. and I don't think that's gonna get in time. It's gonna be tight, right, Earl? If you
I
was
don't.
get
I don't. I mean, I don't even. I don't see how it gets done in time. I mean, we're
okay,
getting one match a week. We got
right.
what, like four
So
matches to go.
well, so
Three
yeah,
matches.
so one this week. Jamal and PJ. The winner will play John next week, and then that next week will be the finals. While we having this, so we wouldn't want to rush it. So this is going to be the ranking table going to season 5 draft. I have spoken. But yeah, the red. Don't worry about that. We haven't updated this in a while, so I just copied and paste from on my Discord channel. But so if your name is not on the list, either A, you'll be 1,000, or B, you're on Earl's special list that you've been playing in regional events but haven't played any online stuff. So he may have a ranking for you. It's just not posted on here. If you would like your ranking post that you played in a regional event but haven't played in nothing else, just holler at one of us Team Buckeye guy. We could get you on the list.
Yeah.
But but as of right now, if you're not on the list, just assume you're 1,000. Not unless, like I said, you played in one of the last 2 regionals. So right now we got 9 people signed up. Well, I still think is a good number. Once we get to 13, and when we'll be doubling up the MC pool. So just to explain one more time, so we have a draft, and the way the draft will work is all the MCs gonna be in the draft pool, starting from the lowest rank, which is right now is Ralph. I guess Scott haven't signed up yet. Um,
Yeah.
but he would pick first, and then down. Roland would pick next, and we would go down. And then once Miss make a pick, then he would pick again for to start the second round, and we would go up the list. So yeah, most likely in this format, you're gonna probably play your first round pick.
Yeah.
I don't think gonna be a lot of second round like we have seen in previous seasons.
And
Mm.
if you draft a Spider Verse guy, that has to be your starting Spider Verse guy.
Correct. Yes. So you can still put the one in your decks. Like I said, if you could have the MC, just like if you playing the bind characters, you can still play those MC from the side pal. But
Yeah.
whatever MC you draft is have to be the one that hit the table first. After that, whatever you could fit in your deck or side pile, more power to you. Um, let's look at our name on the rankings, just so I can feel like I'm better than y'all. So I'm up here 13. Look at that, 27,
Look
24.
at you. Look at you.
Coming down some. We got
Way
us.
down.
We
Way
got we
down.
got Zombie Earl at 26.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You half the man I am.
That's
14 to
what it is.
3.
I mean,
And then below
I,
that, in Vulture. I mean, I'm rolling.
Oh dang. You went there, didn't you?
But I mean, you must took some bad loss because you only two
I
points.
have taken some insanely bad
How
hits.
many times have you lost to Scott? Are you like three and
I
six win?
I haven't lost to no Scott.
I
I
mean,
just had a
uh,
really bad
the, like I
uh
said, that been the running joke now. Like if you playing Scott, you have to bring your AJ, your A game. I mean, John Phillips at the top. That's all cool and all, but you cannot lose to Scott.
he
That
is like
that like the death touch. Like because you may want to wear a mask playing him online because man, that gonna be a virus coming if you lose to him. He's just gonna eat away at your numbers. Um, but but yeah, so this is our table. So to finally we have a prize wall. So for people who knew, we do give out prizes. You just gotta earn the tokens. How you earn tokens, signing up, drafting, winning games, playing in events while you in our event. But we got some cool prizes here, I would say so. So we got one play mat left. So those went pretty quick, but we got one left. We got most of the acrylic cars, short of the Dark
mhm.
Phoenix. Now we got some draft stuff on here too. So this is a new one. So so when if your turn to draft, You could pay 15 tokens and take one of the MC 2 picks above you, 1 or 2 picks above you, and make it your MC as well.
I like having options.
So, like, say if you have the points, I mean, like you see somebody maybe calling, you at the bomb, but you see somebody picking MC you want, but you could take a copy of it. The only downside to a copy is you can't drop that copy. You got to keep that all season, and you can't retain it for the next season. So I don't think the 2 MCs that you can retain, anybody will retain them this season. But this probably
Oh,
be,
Toxin, maybe Toxin.
but it may be toxin, but maybe. I guess like I say, if you could get him, because you could get him late in this draft, that way he'll be early in your next draft. But more promo cards. We got a set of sleeves, Doctor Strange sleeves. You know,
Master of the Mystic Arts.
we also for 10 points you could get a free month of the Team Apex podcast. And
Mm.
if you haven't listened to that, I mean they got the grade the team format. I mean they got a lot of good stuff, and just to give for free for a month just to see what they got, listen to it. I can't see how it won't hook you. I mean they got a lot of content on there.
They
Yeah.
also have their submit a deck list, and they will play it for you and give you uh, advice on how to tweak it and play it.
Have y'all
I
submitted?
submitted.
Have you submitted a deck list yet?
I have.
I have to.
I have not
Okay.
because they think Mark Brothers is better than Krychek. And
You, you feel some type of way. I think you coming next year, Brian. But I mean, it's for. I mean, just to try it for a free month. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't start doing podcasts about maybe a year ago, but I mean, it's a small way to support community. I mean, even if when it's not free, just $3, but just to try it out for free. I think
it's good stuff.
it's
I like their podcast.
good stuff. Yeah, all three of us is part of subscribe to that. So something to check out. Just if you just want to, just if you want to, just they got content you can just listen to it and then figure it out from there. But moving along, we got 10 points. You could copy a second round draft pick for 1 or 2 picks above. Thing as above. For now, you could get an extra MC at the end of the draft. So we used to do it at the end of the first round, but we changed it to the end of the draft. Kind of, we don't want to suck up the pool too much. Um, oh yeah, that won't be till next season. You can also pick your opponent through weeks 2 through 5. Well, this season gonna be 2 through 3. So either week 2 or 3.
Every time I call out an opponent, I get beat.
And then we got some supplemental draft stuff. That's a whole different thing. Join the league. We'll talk more about that offline. But I think this brings us to the end. About an hour in. Good timing. We got 13 views. I mean, people watching. Thanks for being a part of this. Listening to us. Uh, any final wrap ups for this? Getting ready for the Florida. So I know I'm not going to Florida. This is gonna be the first regional I'm not going to.
This is going to be the first regional I go to.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm out.
So
However, I may not get to play, but PJ will be. I'll be sponsoring PJ if he does go, or I'll be his cheerleader or something.
maybe you could stream for Team Buckeye. I seen my
Hey, there
laptop
we
down,
go.
and that way we could be streaming at every regional. Like if you want to
There we
see,
go.
because we do have regional games, so we will also. If you are here, you might well just check out the rest of the channel. We got Midwinter Regional, we got Oklahoma Regional, we got Boss Battle, we got versus game for days. We might be the biggest spot for a versus game. I could be wrong. Not often, but I could be. But like again, like I said, thanks for being here. I mean, we just do this for enjoyment. We love hanging out with the people. Uh, you'll see a couple more games. We'll be probably streaming the boss finals. The Black Knights against what Ace Clickers or not Ace Clicker, but
Ace hitters.
Eight hitters.
Ace Hitters. Thank you. I haven't played them since week 1, so this is a revenge game. So we'll see how that goes. But we plan on having a good time. The Black Knights. So we plan on having a good time. We're gonna break out some decks that they may not see coming, and we'll see how that plays out. So, you have any final words, Earl?
Good luck, everybody, at regionals.
Good luck, everybody at regional and season 5. He said, "Y'all didn't hear that. That was just at a very low tone."
Well, that's for fun. You don't need luck for that.
You need luck for that. Um,
Rankings are at stake here, man.
right.
Rankings.
And then I'm pretty sure Roland. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to keep him quiet. But go ahead.
Yeah, definitely check out my Spider Woman deck list coming up this Thursday
For
on
those
the resource row.
those who don't understand that Thursday.
But that's what I said.
But yeah, yeah,
Thursday.
yeah, yeah. I heard you. I heard you. Um, but yeah. So like I said, we still got off format madness. We got the final 4 people. We're gonna be streaming that. We plan on having commentating. We definitely gonna get the final game. I may try to get some of the semifinals, and maybe this round, maybe I catch up with PJ and Jamal, get their game going. Maybe get some
Yeah,
commentators. See
don't
how
fail me, Jamar. You got to knock PJ out.
Wow. Wow. PJ lives in Ohio. I'm just going to point that out, man.
I mean, yeah, but Jamar's got my format, that good
They
versus
said
evil goodness.
he got right your hurts to the end. John is
Uh-huh,
still
uh-huh.
rolling for me. I had hyped him up enough. I even for him not to
I
be at
do want
TJ.
to. I do want to say you hyped him up, and then he lost his match. I mean, what's that say about your hype skills?
Oh man, let's see. We like to creep up on people.
Oh, okay, that's what it
So
is.
you
I'm
know
going
you
to lose, and then I'm
right.
going to win. Okay.
Right, that feels so much better. Like I came down from the ashes. I started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
Don't call it a comeback. I've
So
been here for
right,
years.
that's what I'm saying. So but I think we'll get ready to wrap this up. So me, Roland, we thank for having y'all. Have a good night. And ending it. I still think I'm ending it. Oh, do I got to do the thing? Do I put the little thing? I mean, they got to see the thing before we go out.
You got to see the thing.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go.